And welcome to Aurei Place Factorio Seablock. This is episode 69. We're trying to figure out what's going on with these fish. And the way I'm thinking right now is that all of these breeding recipes look to be balanced to actually not produce more fish than they take in, which is kind of wacky, but I guess it's like if we could make nutrient pulp another way, then they produce fish. But the ways we can produce nutrient pulp are locked behind future tech. So I think that for now we just leave, like we just let this loop run, and we might run out. But I think it's sort of balanced. So on average we should just be able to keep this loop running, but if we have some bad luck, then it'll stop. And once we can get the nutrient pulp from plant stuff, then we're in business. So let's for now assume that this will keep running, and if not, we'll need to build some other fish stuff next to it, and then we're gonna be able to do this. So let's see if we can get a hydro plant. Yeah. And we'll need some space. I am gonna leave like a decent amount of space here because I'm not quite sure if we need to build more of these, and if yes, if they need other fish to be produced. So let's see. If we put a hydro plant, let's say down here, and then we don't have the recipe for this yet. So let's see, what do we need for that? Alien. I guess this is what we were going for. Yeah, okay, so then let's cancel solar for now. It's kind of, we'll get that later. This is really important. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I guess we would have some time to set up the other loops as well. Does that make sense to do? Basically what we could be doing is we could have all 4 fish down here, right? So as long as we yeah, basically if we make sure that they're on, yeah, I mean we could get something weird going. Do we want that? I mean we could do it in 2, right? So we could have two fish going over here, and then 2 fish over here, and run it like that. But then we also need all the secondary ingredients for that, so all the algae. Let me just look at this one more time. So we have the bioprocessing here. So I think if we want the nutrient bulk, yeah, this gives 1 to 2 fish bulk. So that means that with 3 jellyfish, we have enough to make 20 nutrient bulk. So I think the jellyfish is actually the only one that nets actual fish at the end of the loop. But if we want to make green algae here, we might as well use the brown algae that come out of it. So then we might as well do this one as well. And then we have the butchery for... why is red algae processing? Do we need something? Oh no, okay. It's just waiting for resources, I guess. Let me check if everything... Yeah, this seems to be running okay. I guess we're just and maybe to the left. Is everything fine there? Yeah, this seems to be running as well. Yeah, so it's really just that we're using a lot of it. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, so what we could be doing, and that actually makes let's see. So we could run another belt down here, which would get us all the... Yeah, I actually like that. So we can set up a couple loops and just run separate belts, like run another belt down here to make this work. Yeah, and we'll actually go for all the fish types and try to breed all of them, because I guess they're all useful for something, and then we can start taking whatever we want out of it. When we need to. Yeah. So maybe we want to sneak it through here instead. And then set up a couple of these. I am gonna check out if there's something wrong with the science, because it looks like I had the idea that everything was running, but now it seems to be not progressing. Let's see. This is all going fine. This is all running. We have red signs in the backlog. We don't have green signs in the backlog. Why not? Because we have this, which is lacking tinned copper wire, which is lacking tin. And why is that happening? Ah, there's a chest full up here with the other ores. Okay, that's problematic. Let's put down another chest and get that out of here. Yeah, so we might want to do something with the programmable speakers and set up some warning signals here and there. That could be useful. Alright. Yeah. This should make sure that the science is back up. Why is this? Oh yeah, I guess this is probably also full up. Oh, we have an overflow valve for the carbon dioxide, but that doesn't seem very useful. Let's put down some backup chests for this. I guess let's check out how our power was during this time. Okay, so it looks like we can actually compensate for that with this power, which is nice. Warehouse research. Let's see. Those are the big chests, probably. Let's see. Oh, and that's kind of basic. Yeah. Okay. That I think that makes sense, especially since the green science is sort of on a on hold. Yeah, they are kind of expensive, but I guess it's worth it at this point, especially if it keeps causing issues for us. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, let's pick up some stone brick and some more stone. Yeah. And then, okay, so is this, okay, so this did run out. So I guess what we're gonna do is switch this to, okay, I maybe should not have done that. That wasted some of the inputs. So I think what we want to do is set up. Yeah, we'll set up all 4 of them, I guess. And but this, okay, so this one is clearly the one that should be functional. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up an algae farm 2 here. And so you might consider going for this, but since we have like the carbon dioxide is not in big supply either, I think we'll just run the normal water. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll go here and let's see. So we'll need another pole then. Yeah, so this is gonna give us both green and brown. So I'll guess this is our first application of the warehouse chest then. So we'll bring in the brown, or the rather the green output priority on the left with a filter on green algae, right? That's the one we need for this, yeah. And we'll bring that over here, chain it in here, and then actually let's chain it like this. Does it make sense? Yeah, I think it does. Maybe not actually. Okay, let's go like this. Make sure that they both go on one side of the belt, and then this way we can start breeding these. So let's put in some of those, and I think this should be fine. We have the warehouse chests, okay. Let's see, we wanted to get red algae processing. Red, okay. Algae, yeah, this one. Yeah, let's see if we can create one of those where it's okay. They're kind of expensive still, so yeah, I'm not gonna afford this for now. It's useful to have the option, but I think I'll just run a couple more like wooden chests. It's gonna cause some headaches here and there, but it's a lot cheaper to just run around trying to fix this at some point than to drop down the warehouse chests everywhere. We will be using them at some point, but for now I guess this will do. Okay, so let's see if this works out pulp-wise. I think it should, especially if we actually change this recipe to this. Yeah. Yeah, we still need a lot of the algae processing, so that's gonna be okay. Yeah, basically if breeding this will get us overflow fish pulp, then making sure this has priority on the fluids is the best way to actually ensure that we always have that, and then we can use that to breed the other fish as well if we need to. I think for now we should be fine, and we're actually getting a decent amount of this polluted fish water. So let's just run it like this for now. Now I guess we'll need some more of the research to get to processing this. So let's check out if there's anything else we can set up. Yeah, this comes from the red algae, right? So let's see how we get those from ammonia gas, which we'll get from the blue cellulose fiber. Let's see, are we doing that here already? No, we're putting that into these. Yeah. Yeah, so we do want to tap some of that off. I guess we could chain it down here and then do some algae processing over here. And yeah, then we should be good to go. Yeah, this looks fine still. Are we gonna get some fish out of this? I think we should be, right? Yeah, I'm pretty like 90% this should actually, this is full up. So I think this is gonna be fine. It looks like they have enough as well. Yeah, so if we run some piping over here and set up another aquarium, we could make more of like the other kinds of fish. Maybe these in order to get the raw meat. Yeah, and we have a lot of research to go before we get to the alien goop. So that's actually, maybe I wanna take a look and see if that's where it goes. Maybe for this I do want to set up a warehouse. I think that's worth it. Because that's this is gonna get kind of troublesome otherwise. Let's see, we'll want some of those and get that. Okay, I managed to not. Oh, they're real big as well. Okay, let's put one down over here then. Like this. And then some underground belts. And then an inserter. There, that's a lot of storage. Okay. Yeah, so once we have the red algae processing, I think we could actually go and make those. Yeah. And so the idea is that once we actually get this going, we can scale this up a lot because we'll have a lot more sulfuric wastewater. So that's actually kind of helpful. I do want to put all of this in here. Let's see. Okay, so we have this. Then we want to get to alien farming. So let's get space processing. Okay. So we want to look at this, which will use thermal water. Can we just get it out of the ground? Red. Let's see. Thermal water. Oh, we need. Oh yeah, thermal water extraction, for which we need this, for which we need brown algae. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna set that up, I guess then. Right. Yeah. Thermal water bore. Yeah. Okay. So. What we could do, I guess, is set up red algae processing over here. I think that makes sense. It might collapse with this a little bit, but I think we should be good there. So, yeah, if we start with like the thermal water over here, let's already fill this up. That should be good. We'll need the space. This we're not gonna build out much further. Like we're not gonna use that much brick. Yeah, so red algae, and this is then made from red cellulose fiber. Yeah, so thermal water. Yeah, so brown algae. And how do we still have one recipe for that? Yeah, so it's just the saline water. Ooh, it's saline water, which we have right here, right? Yep, we do. And how is this doing? Yeah, it's still running every once in a while. Okay, that's excellent. Let's build an algae farm Mark II then. And what we're gonna do is make brown algae, create lithia salt out of that. How are we? We probably are not at electric furnaces, right? Nope. Okay, so we need some fuel source, but it looks like we have that over here, so that's pretty nice. This looks like it's mixed, but I think that's just an artifact of that this used to be some other fuel source first. Like this used to be carbon and now it's charcoal pellets. So we can just run like a line of this up here. Or we could choose this one. I guess this is more likely to need building out if we need more carbon dioxide. So yeah, let's run a fuel line from here. And we'll actually need some space for the algae machine, right? So let's put that, say, over here. And we'll use this, then actually we'll need a little bit more space. So like over here. And then we want to cut this out and run some pipe up here. Power this. And then outputs the algae. Not that kind of belt. And give this a little space. Put a power pole next to that. Yep. So next up is burning this into the lithia salt. So we'll need some steel furnaces for that. Let's start with just the one and see how things go. Let's see. We don't have any reserve. Okay, so we have. We do want some more pelt, and I guess some iron as well. Yep. Over here, and then we'll go up and. I guess we'll leave some space for more algae if we need it. So like, yeah, like this should be fine. Right, yeah, okay. So then what we're gonna do is cut it like this and make sure that we have both of this on a line. Put down the steel furnace with a little bit of landfall. That's going quite hard. I guess that's because I filled this all up. Okay. Thanks for the tip about bricks, Tony. So apparently these can be used for cheap flooring as well. Let's look at that. Ah yeah, clay path, I see. You can just put them on the ground like the other ones. We might want to make use of that at some point. I think for now I'm fine as is. I am cheating a little bit by having long range, so I can just grab stuff like landfill, like this. Let's see, we have some landfill over here, we should have some over here. Yeah, that's a lot. Excellent. Some here as well. Not that much though. Yeah. Okay, so this is bringing us the lithia. Let's output that as well. Okay, and then next up would be processing that into thermal water. Right. So thermal water bore. Yeah. So we'll fill this up. How is this going? Yeah, here we're getting a little backlog of fish. That's quite nice. So this is indeed the correct quote-unquote choice to get this loop started and to really make sure we have some overflow at the beginning. Like at some point we'll make the nutrient base, this one, out of something else, and then this will be fine. But for now, this is the way to go. And this will get us a nice reserve of polluted fish water. Let's see, do we have one of these bores yet? There we go. Okay, so this needs the lithium sulfide, and it would like to have some power as well. And then we have the bore thingy. Okay, so next up, it'll need ammonia gas as well. So that's from the blue cellulose fiber in a liquefier. So what we'll do is we'll siphon that off from here. So the idea is that this power usage will drop. These guys will likely pick that up, so that's gonna be fine. Like we had a little bit of a power drop before where we ran out of carbon dioxide, so there you saw that the steam engine 2s, which are the other ones, can just pick up the slack there, so that's nice. So this power production might like half or so, but these guys can pick that up probably. Let's see, alien bioprocessing. Yeah, okay, this is what we were doing it for. Excellent, good stuff. Okay, so these need still, yeah, so we're gonna split that off like this. We are gonna split it 50-50. We could give priority to this side if we want to at some point, but for now I think this is fine. Like we're not in a hurry to produce this stuff. So what we're just gonna do is run it like this and have we have a chemical plant or a liquefier. Chemical plants are a little better at actually getting the stuff done, so let's do this. Yeah. So, and then we have some copper. Let's see if we have some in reserve to grab. Yeah, we do. Excellent. And what about the iron? Yeah, that's doing quite nicely. Okay, so here we want the power pole, and we want, I guess, to fill some more of this up, and we'll need an algae plant. I guess we'll do Mark II. Maybe let's see what we need for this. Bricks. And yeah, so let's make some more of those. Okay, this is actually kind of slowing down. Do we need to keep an eye on that? I guess it's because this is all... Yeah, this production all seems to be doing fine, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Yeah. So we make the gas here, and this means we can create an algae farm Mark II. Yeah. We have plenty of circuits. So what we're gonna do is put that down here somewhere. And we can make the red algae. This is gonna encroach a little bit on this. It's taking a little bit more space in this direction than I thought. But I guess that's fine. Like we'll make it work. Let's see. Algae farm. Let's do it like this. Red algae. Let's flip it around like this. So we're gonna have this and this. We're gonna output the red algae. This can pick up from there. We'll take it up and a little to the side. And fill up a little here. And then we'll process this with, let's craft a couple assemblers. We'll put down one to start with, but we'll, oh, not that one, this one, and I'll need an inserter, there we go, and then next step is gonna be processing it into the thing, yeah, the calcium carbonate. Okay. We'll continue on Twitch, but for YouTube I'm just gonna make a cut. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.